Oh, hello there. You must be the junior paleontologist joining me today. I am Rex T. Fossilson, a senior paleontologist. I'm following a mysterious set of dinosaur tracks. But we're on the hunt for more than just tracks. This is... this silly old thing. Please excuse me a moment. Aha! Yeah, there we go. This is Professor Saurus, one of the best paleontologists in the world. Legend says that he buried a secret treasure at the end of the last set of dinosaur tracks he explored. The treasure reveals the secret to understanding everything in the world. Maybe it's a super dinosaur computer or a time machine. But that was 100 years ago. No one knows which dinosaur tracks he followed last, and no one has ever found his treasure. Until today. Finding the tracks was hard work, especially since I don't know everything about dinosaurs. But according to Professor Saurus's notes, he knows someone who does know everything about them. How? Because this person created dinosaurs. The creator is God. His word, the Bible, even talks about some of the dinosaurs he made. It tells us that God made the stars, the world, people like you and me, and all the animals. Knowing God is the creator makes creation very exciting to study. Dinosaur fossils and fossilized tracks give us amazing clues about the different kinds of dinosaurs that used to roam the earth. Scientists can use tracks to find out what kind of dinosaurs they belong to. Some, like the Velociraptor and the T-Rex, that's my favorite, had longer, narrower footprints. Some, like the Triceratops or the Stegosaurus, had wider, shorter footprints. After doing research on Professor Saurus's work, I think he buried the treasure at the end of these T-Rex tracks. So, today, we need to follow its narrower, longer footprints. So, are you ready, junior paleontologists? Let's find the treasure! Oh, look! A fossil! Isn't it incredible? Sometimes I get sad when I find fossils. I wish I could be friends with a dinosaur, but they're all extinct. This is the only way I'll ever get to see them. I think Professor Saurus's notes said something about that. Aha! These say that there was a time when people could be friends with dinosaurs. According to the Bible, the world was perfect when God first made it. But when the first man and woman rejected God's perfect way, the world got messed up by sin. Ooh, I've researched sin before. According to the Bible, sin is anything that rejects God's perfect way. Sin hurts everyone. It even hurts animals. Scientists have found fossils that show dinosaurs died of diseases like cancer or from fighting other animals. Sin even caused problems that made the dinosaurs go extinct. Oh my. Sin has made the world a very difficult place to live. But sin is even worse for people. Sin affects us in ways we can't control. But all people choose to do sinful things against God too. We lie, we try to take credit away from God for things He has done, and we reject His way of life. Our sin against God keeps us from being friends with God now and forever. Oh, sorry to get so gloomy, but we scientists can't ignore the facts, even the ones that make us sad. We're one step closer to finding the treasure, junior paleontologists. Wow! What an amazing mountain! Did you know that scientists have found fossils of sea creatures on top of mountains? Crazy, right? How did they get up there? The Bible gives us some clues. After sin came into the world, people became so evil that God had to send a flood to destroy them. But one man, Noah, and his family trusted God. So God told him to build a giant boat called an ark. Noah's family and 2 of every kind of animal stayed in the ark during the flood and were saved. Many dinosaurs were land animals, so some of them must have been on the ark. Today, scientists have found millions of fossils that look like they died and were buried suddenly in a giant flood. But what about the dinosaurs on the ark? Well, eventually the effects of sin caused the dinosaurs to go extinct. Oh, if a creature as great as the dinosaur couldn't survive the terrible things sin caused, how could people survive it? My, oh my, this adventure is sadder than I expected. Oh, but we mustn't give up. Onward! The tracks end here. This must be it. Aha! We're about to find the secret to understanding everything. What? A book? I thought the treasure was going to be a supercomputer or a time machine so I could meet a live dinosaur. I'm confused. Wait, what is this?
Dear Paleontologist, congratulations on discovering the key to answering all the world's questions. You might be confused.
You don't say, Professor?
The Bible doesn't answer all our questions about dinosaurs, but it helps you know the one who made them.
This is a Bible? I already have one of these.
God knows everything. He gave us the Bible so we could be friends with him and understand how he sees his world. Best of all, it tells you how to be saved from sin. I highly recommend reading my favorite verse, John 3:16, to learn how. Sin keeps us from knowing God, but Jesus, God the Son, has promised to get rid of sin forever one day. He will create a new world that will never be ruined by sin. All who believe in Jesus will get to live in his perfect world. In the meantime, never forget that knowing God is even better than knowing everything about dinosaurs. Sincerely, Professor Terry O. Saurus.
Well, let's see what John 3:16 says. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. Even though this world is messed up by sin, God still loves the people in it. He doesn't want you to perish, that means die, from sin. So he sent his Son, Jesus, to earth to take the punishment for sin that you and I deserve, so that whoever believes or trusts completely in who Jesus is and what he did will live with God forever. God will help you live his way on earth and help you understand how his world shows his creativity and power. Take my research, for example. Knowing God helps me to think about the discoveries I make about dinosaurs. The more I learn about the world, the more I love God. And that makes science even more worth it. Professor Saurus was right. The greatest treasure is knowing God through his word.
P.S. In the back of my Bible, I left some notes about an undiscovered dinosaur. I'm naming it the Professor Pterosaurus. Have fun learning about this new dinosaur, another part of God's amazing creation.
Wow! What a great bonus discovery! Thanks for joining me, junior paleontologists. I hope it's been as exciting for you as it has been for me. All scientists must decide what to do with the evidence they discover. Now it's your turn. Will you believe in Jesus? You can do that today. If you need to do more research, find a Bible of your own and read it to discover more. Until next time, keep exploring God's amazing creation.